Good afternoon and welcome to the Asian Midday Market Watch. Our apologies for the delay, but we have David Kuo had some technical issues and we could not hear him at all. So today I'm doing a show solo. We start with Bitcoin. It's at 40,485.2. It's down 2.02%. Ethereum is at 2,772.03. It's up 0.24%. Now, moving across to regional stock markets, we want to start with the SGX. It's at 3,327.13. It's up 0.13%. If we look across to other regional markets, we've got the KLSC, which is at 1,585.38. It's down 0.35%. Shanghai is at 3,206.94. It's down 0.26%. The ASX All Ordinaries closed at 7,543, up 0.28%. The Nikkei is at 26,724. It's up 0.27%. The Hang Seng is bouncing back nicely from its early lows below 19,000, but it's still at 21,000. It's still down 2.33% after yesterday's sharp run up. And rounding up the numbers, we've got the Kospi, which is at 2,697.54. It's up 0.411%. Now, let's take a look at some of the key news that dominates markets today. Now, the Bank of Japan today announced its decision to hold steady on monetary policy. In a largely anticipated decision, the Japanese central bank kept its interest rates unchanged. Now, Joe Biden is scheduled to speak to President Xi today, and the two leaders are set to discuss topics such as Russia's war against Ukraine and competition between the two countries. Now, this is according to the White House. Now, over across at regional stock markets, the MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan traded at 1.08% lower. Now, across the speaking on the BOJ's policy, the BOJ warned that its monetary policy statement was extremely high uncertainties over how the situation in Ukraine will affect economic activity and prices in Japan. Now, following the BOJ's announcement, the Japanese yen traded at 118.76 per dollar, still weaker than levels below 118 seen against the greenback earlier this week. Elsewhere, the U.S. Federal Reserve on Wednesday has approved the first rate hike in more than 3 years, while the Bank of England on Thursday hiked rates for the third consecutive meeting. Now, overnight stateside, the S&P 500 jumped 1.23% to 4,411.67. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 417.66 or 1.23% to 34,480.76. The Nasdaq Composite climbed 1.33% to 13,614.78. Now let's take a look at how commodities and some other currencies are performing. Oil prices were higher as with international benchmark crude futures up 2.33% to $109.13 per barrel. U.S. crude futures jumped 2.56% at 105.62 per barrel. The U.S. dollar index, which tracks the greenback against a basket of its peers, was at 98.111, still off levels above 99 seen earlier this week. The Australian dollar changed hands at 73.7 cents, haven't risen in recent days from levels below 72.10 cents. And that's it for Asian Midday Market Watch. I'm Brian Fernandez. Please check out this video and podcast on our website, www.biztech.asia, as well as our social media platforms. Thanks for tuning in.